Greetings, you people. Hello, my king. I was going to has been this Bryce. No one do indeed welcome you to some more of the board game nights. Battlestar Galactica is about to continue on. I'm here with Cool 18,
Hey, folks.
as well as Avak,
Hello.
and Marbazir,
Hi everyone.
and Shinrir.
Hello.
More like Drama Star Galactica, am I right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, I like it. Yeah,
There's a
that's
lot
my
of
turn.
finger pointing going on.
Yeah, and label
But
changes.
that's always the nature of this game, right?
We start off pointing fingers, whether we need to or not.
Hopelessly misunderstood.
It's a thing. Anyway, yeah. So as your renowned leader, Laura Roslin, I am going to move to the admiral's quarters. Actually, I need to
If
draw
you-
my cards first. Let me do that.
You
I
do.
got 5 cards, right?
It's also worth noting if you do go to the Admiral's quarters, that will cause you to discard a card to move there, and you would actually have to discard 2 to activate the location.
So I've got basically I draw 5 and I keep 2.
Well, I will point out, if you don't want to do the brigging, I could do it on my turn. It would still be before Apollo.
This is
I
Assuming
just
we're
want
gonna
to
bring
point
Apollo.
out that we are both in the hangar, so we are like awkwardly standing in completely opposite ends of the hangar, pretending the other guy is not there.
Oh,
to be honest.
While calling
yeah.
security to bring in the guns.
Some roleplay definitely won't hurt.
that's
You
what
know
he
what?
says. I've tried. I've held out the olive branch of peace several times. He's like, no, I'm just gonna play with my ships.
Well, we do know you're a Cylon, so,
So mean.
no one's going to blame him for that.
I'm playing some
Nice.
mobile games in the corner.
Nice.
Little Hearthstone.
Yeah.
God,
You know
these
what?
folks heroics are so hard. Brr.
I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. Look. Okay. So if Quill wants to, or Saltai wants to do the brigging, he can have the honors. I mean, it is something that Saltai likes to do. So,
I'm
Well, this
really
is-
good at it, too.
Thanks, you, Brian Stone. It's
Hmm?
all right. They're pressuring you. It's okay. I accept it.
You could always brig Saul.
that would be
That
interesting.
would be a way to show your
Oh,
allegiance
Shit.
to me.
What?
Speaking of Saul, I'm forgetting
That you
my
have
weakness. Being
What the heck
alcoholic.
is
Yeah, I have
Saul?
one
Oh,
skill
that's
card.
weird.
I'm supposed. Damn it! I've been saving that card. It's a good thing I didn't save it and use it.
No, you did. You used it to buy some booze.
That's true. Cashing in to declare emergency for some liquor. God bless Kalian or inter-engine. Still, I don't remember the phrase. Something like that.
By the way, did you use a nuke earlier? You
I
did.
did. Yeah, and I forgot to get rid of the token. There you
So that's all done. I don't know what. You know what?
go.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stay here. I'm gonna let Quill do the brigging, have him
Okay.
have the honors there.
Keeping your hands
Oh.
clean.
And
play some actions?
Yeah. Well, I am the president. You
You're
I'm
the
face-
president. Indeed. You don't put the people in jail. You just press the button.
Yeah, basically.
That's true.
When I could save them, I could, but I won't.
True.
I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard that one. I'm going to discard that one. And I am going to use the Quorum Chambers, and I'm going to draw a card. Yeah. Very good. Draw that one. What is this? Wait. This is interesting.
You discarded investigative committee. Interesting.
Second time too.
What is that card? Because I don't know what the card does unless I.
You
can-
play
it's in the
cards into
discard.
crisis face up.
Okay, no,
Oh.
that one is utter shit. So I'm not using that one.
You draw
It's,
it.
well, it's shit to me. I don't. Anyway, ooh, this one's good, but I can't play it right now.
That's
Oh,
right.
All right. Anyway, I have good stuff, but I don't have anything to do right now except for
Good stuff.
I have good stuff. But I am
Share
going
it.
to draw a crisis card, I suppose, because that's my turn.
Indeed.
And let's do this. We're just gonna drag and
That's
draw.
right. You get to draw 2.
Whoop! Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
Draw to hand. Draw to hand.
Some things I remember. Drawing destination cards, I don't.
See, he's totally a Cylon. He has good stuff, but doesn't want to share it.
Jesus, wait a second. No.
It's funny. Like Roslin is probably the worst president because drawing quorum cards costs her so much.
Whatever you
But she's
say,
also one of the
Gross.
most powerful characters because of
This is
religious
such a
visions.
good way of saying it.
What about
Yeah.
that one card you
She's
wanted
the
to keep?
world's best president.
Yeah.
The worst best. Current player chooses.
I think she just requires like a more specific strategy or whatever.
All right, you know what? I know which one I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of this one. This one is going to the bottom.
Okay.
Honestly, I just
I'm gonna
realized.
drop-
Honestly, I really should declare martial law. I should go to the quorum chamber because I can process quorum cards without discarding 2 goddamn skill cards every
What the
time.
heck is martial law anyway?
Oh,
It's my
no.
once per game
Oh,
ability.
right. It's your one per game, right?
We're gonna lose so much food here. Oh my god.
Oof.
Because we
we've
just
already
had
lost some food.
we just had a green,
Oh, yeah.
yellow, purple check. So
There
we
is
just
there is
burned a
no
bunch
way
of
I
those
can
cards.
contribute anything of any. Well, I can contribute.
Well,
I'm
Sabotage.
sorry,
the
I
thing
can
is-
contribute very minimal amounts.
I was
I have
just
0
going
cards.
to choose
Mm.
losing
Oh,
the
okay.
loot.
Okay.
Uh,
These are like
that's
the same
reasonable.
colors,
Done
which
with
is
it.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
fine
that's
with
a
that.
done with
card.
It's got a jump prep on it. It's not terrible.
Say goodbye to one food.
The other one, you should have seen the other one.
That's what I wish I could say.
So, Briar, you're gonna have to roll a d8,
Roll the D8. Well, okay, yeah, I'll do it.
and we're gonna put a
A 6.
raider in spot 6. I will advance
What
the
is the
pursuit
board
trap.
looking like now?
Where does it say which spot is which number?
Ooh.
Click on boards and then click on Cylon Fleet, and you'll see.
Mhm.
Very
Oh, okay.
top heavy board that now.
The CAG, you have to deploy 2 civilian ships. And again, you have to put them one at
Oh,
a time, and
do
in
I
areas
have-
where there are no
okay.
civilian ships. You're still the CAG.
Can
for
I
now.
put them both in the same spot? Because that would be.
No, I believe you put them one
No.
at a time, and that they have to be put in different areas. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, where's the best? Well, okay.
Base it on where the
that's a-
Cylon's going to come in.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is that the weakest Cylon location is probably in between 2 Cylon locations.
Yeah, I would say. I mean,
Okay,
4 is
I'm
obviously
gonna
a
go
good
for 4
spot.
and 3. I don't know, but having the
I-
6 raiders there on the front is pretty rough.
I agree, because 5 to 6 is too hard to reach.
Yeah,
Well,
because
we all-
3 is
you'd have to get
risky. More
through
stuff
there.
didn't spawn there, but it's not that bad.
We all know someone had a nuke that could have destroyed it all. It didn't.
Well, I nuked once, and I killed Base Star.
He used the nuke
you
once.
did actually try.
I
Could've
tried
got
to
rid
kill
of that
Apollo.
Cylon, too.
I just had a feeling, man.
To be fair, you did try.
So we've got to advance the jump prep, and that is the end of Rosalind's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we now on jump prep? We're on the second, is it?
Yeah, we're
It's
just
really hard
starting.
to see where the jump prep is.
We need one more to even consider doing
It's the
so.
one that
Oh,
has
I
the little
see.
fleet icon.
Right, I
Yeah.
get it. Sorry, there's
Yeah, we-
a few times I've looked there and thought that was part of the text on the jump prep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I made that mistake in the past.
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't actually look like an icon on top of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It fits so perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, Mr. Saul.
Well, that's interesting. That's a card I clearly will not be playing this game.
This game.
What?
Yeah, I won't be. Yeah, I won't be playing the card for its action. I will be.
Oh.
This is definitely a card to burn in a skill check.
Yeah.
People watching my videos will know what I'm talking about. The other two. Okay, so. Wow, I'm actually gonna get my own turn this time. I don't know what to do with that.
It's been so long.
Here I am ready to give
So many
like executive
choices.
orders. I honestly, here's the issue. If I were to just declare martial law, like knowing I'm not a Cylon, I know that declaring martial law, stealing the president's title, moving to the quorum chamber, and getting to do quorum-y things will make so much more sense. There's no reason that I.
Cylon.
Until you reveal.
You're such a.
Well, and that's it. If I'm
fact that
President
you're-
Admiral,
The fact that you're even thinking about this, I know you, man.
well, that's why I'm not going to do
Fire.
it because it would be too much of a flag.
Away.
Do I know you so good?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to do that later
what was that?
when
Gonna have to
we
wait.
know who the 2 Cylons are. Once the other 2 Cylons are revealed and it's clear that I'm not a Cylon, then I will be ripping the president's title away from this incompetent president, not
that-
Briarstone, but Laura
Here's
Roslin.
my logic.
That does make sense.
Here's my logic. If Quill was a Cylon, or if Quill is a Cylon, then one of the best things you can possibly do as a Cylon is to consolidate all the power in your hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
So
exactly.
If he
Absolutely.
can make himself the Admiral President as a Cylon, then there's no reason ever you shouldn't do that as a Cylon. It's maybe not an auto win, but it makes it really hard for humans to come back.
That's right. But before I get
And then he
distracted, I
doesn't
guess the
care
actual
whether-
plan is to go to the Admiral quarters, and I'm going to activate the Admiral quarters to attempt to brig Apollo.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Now, this is a skills check with a difficulty of 7 with 2 colors. If it succeeds, Apollo gets brigged. Now, since
This is
I
a
have
bad
my
move,
Cylon
so
hatred,
I am actively going to be opposing this.
that's right. Since I have Cylon hatred, when a player activates the Admiral quarters, you may choose to reduce the difficulty by 3. So this is actually going to be a difficulty 4 skill check for us. Now, I'm pretty confident I can actually pass this on our own, unless the Deck of Destiny screws us, or Apollo has a bunch of stuff. How many cards you got there, Apollo? Skill cards?
Situation.
No.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
but how-
too lazy to count them all. Oh, skill.
Skill cards.
Actually,
Oh,
this
you
is-
have like a billion, right?
I've got
Player 2?
5.
You have 6?
No,
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 that's
no, no.
me.
I'm
I'm
full.
player 2.
Oh,
I
you're
know,
playing 4.
just the way we
I'm player
entered.
3.
I got 5.
Yeah, so it's probably better to ask then, because it's a pain, because it doesn't label the players.
Um,
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm playing
fine.
investigative committee for this.
Ah, nice.
Ooh.
I like it.
Yeah, that's why you discarded it, because you had another one.
This actually works out really well, because I will be putting cards in last, and therefore I'll know exactly how much I might need to counter.
I like it.
So, the Deck of Destiny stuff is still in there, and this is the version of Investigative Committee that I believe comes with Daybreak, which is good because Destiny cards are not face up. The original version, Destiny cards were also face up. I think this
okay.
version is much more interesting because there's still
Yeah.
some unknowns.
Yeah.
But, okay,
That's
so,
cool. From a...
Apollo,
okay
you're
with
the first person to contribute cards.
Well,
In your defense.
Yeah, in my defense, I'm flat out going to contribute it. So, how do I do this? Because if I put them in the Destiny thing, are they automatic? Do I just drag them over so you can see them?
Just
Yep.
drag them over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was wondering if it would be automatic. So this one, I'll put up on my problem here. Oh, damn it. Okay, it automatically turns it up.
Yeah,
Is
don't,
there a way
don't
that
put
I
it
can-
in. Don't put it
Yeah,
in
I
the
just-
skill check.
Trying to put it on top, like just off to the
It's
side,
okay because in the log it says that was a politics 1, consolidate power value 1. So just put the others
Okay.
on the table itself if you put anything else. Oh, there we go.
And what is the difficulty of the card? It's green or purple, is it?
Green or purple.
Green and
Okay.
purple,
Level
and it's
4.
4.
So right now you have contributed
Um,
-6 to the check, considering the one that's in the skill check.
Hang on a second. So what's the fail? Does this have a fail condition or not
No,
really?
fail means you don't get brigged.
Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna feel really bad if it turns out that you're not a Cylon.
Okay. Also,
But
can
we were
I?
already accusing you of
do
being a
I-
Cylon at failing to kill those ships.
I know. Do I play? If I want an effect of a card, how do I get that? Like I
well,
want to play the effect.
Does it say skill check?
Yes.
Okay, then you just put it in the skill check, and it will automatically resolve when we count everything up.
Okay. And the fail effect of this skill check is me going to the brick.
No, the success
the
is going to
pass.
the brig. The
Yeah, we're
fail
trying to
means
make it
nothing.
bad.
He's
We're
trying to
make it
break
fail.
Yeah, you're actively trying to make the skill
Right,
check
okay.
fail.
Ah,
So
right.
if,
okay.
if you're
Yeah.
putting in a card that
Yeah.
improves the chances of succeeding,
Yeah,
that's not what you want.
it was yeah. No.
It's very confusing here.
Yeah. That's why I was like, what is the success and fail? Because from my perspective,
Yeah.
the fail
So
is
are
very
you-
different.
So do you want to contribute any more cards to the
I,
failure?
ca- I
of this?
can't contribute to anything else.
Okay, Chief, you are now up. We know we have -6 in our favor, plus of course the 2 Deck of Destiny.
Well, the positives are green and purple, so
right.
I can't contribute anything really. Well, I have a 0 card.
0 cards if it's an effect that you want. Nice thing about those is sometimes you don't even care if it's success or failure necessarily. The effect
No,
could
that-
just be something fun.
That would make no sense playing that. Okay, I don't do anything then because I can't contribute to anything positive.
Okay.
Hilo.
All right. I'm going to put in 2, and I'm going to put in
Sorry.
1 that will launch a Viper for us.
Oh, interesting.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one aside so we remember. So we're currently sitting at -4 known value. Laura Roslin. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen this card.
And who was all played a card so far?
Me and Hilo.
Yeah,
Chief
there's
as
al-
well because he's not playing.
Yeah,
it.
I played
Yeah.
quad and quad.
After you, there's only me.
Okay.
Don't
And
do
we're
it,
at
dude.
-4.
I'm innocent.
Oh, that's interesting.
Innocent.
So the fact that Apollo contributed a bunch of piloting cards means you can play Protect the Fleet.
Mhm.
That's really funny. I like it.
What is it?
If at least. Three.
Okay,
that's
we are
not
now
too
at
bad.
+1.
I don't blame you. It's all right.
Mhm.
I understand the
Like,
circumstances.
The current player is Quill, yeah?
I will
Yeah.
accept this, knowing that I did the best for the fleet that I could.
Briar, is that everything?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it would help if people announced if they were done.
I am done.
So that's at +1. No.
I am done.
I am going to play this Scout for Fuel card, which is the one I said
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going to need to play it this game because
Wow.
we're good on
Wow,
fuel.
6. Yeah.
So this puts us at +7. Now, I don't know what's in the check. That's 3 ahead of what we need. We're winning by at least 3. You know what I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to do?
sure, we
Losing.
don't know.
You
Why
think
are
you're
I'm going to
winning,
throw
but
in
you're
just
not.
one more. So now we're at +8, which is 4 more than we need.
When you have to break me out of the brig and you've got no more cards left, I am going to say, I told you so. Like I
And
did
that
last
includes the
time.
politics card that we're in here. So that's not it. There, that's the one that we already knew about, that we
Yeah,
already
yeah.
calculated.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a
Okay.
-4. So we end up at exactly 4, which is what we
but-
need to pass.
Nice.
But
Ah.
Just barely.
That
Fate
zero card
almost,
says.
almost helped me.
Hold on, you're wrong.
Ooh, read red
that zero
tape.
card says discard all 5 and 6 strength cards.
No.
The 4 totaling the
Whoa.
strength. Ha ha!
Wow.
Fate has saved me. Fate has seen the justice in my cause.
So change of plans and Scout for Fuel both get discarded.
So,
And that was the Destiny deck card.
so what the hell is
Yeah.
you like running around in the hangar like you can't catch me?
Well, we got caught up in red tape. We were trying to arrest them. They're like, no, you got your evidence in, in a weird and inaccurate way. This is not admissible in court. We're like, but he's a-
Bureaucracy
he's a
has
robot.
at least once
Bureaucracy
done the right
saved.
thing.
Shit.
The
Well done,
president,
bureaucracy. You've done the right thing.
the president
Right
and the admiral have both said put this guy in jail, and
Yeah.
they can't get it done. That's sad.
I'm a populist hero. Everyone else knows I did the right thing. The people have risen and made their voice
Oh,
heard.
Cool story, bro.
Well, here's the
Like
thing
this
that's about to
story.
happen. I am going to activate a Viper out here.
Okay.
Apollo, that means if you wanted to, you could teleport your way out to the Viper.
Yeah, actually. Because
I mean,
then
I
can
could
escort people
activate-
off.
I could activate the Super Raptor and escort off a ship, but I think we kind of want a few numbers out here. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
Can I go ahead and say one
Oh,
thing?
wait, no, wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think that right now, if Avak is not a Cylon, then no one here is a Cylon. Just based
that's
on me
likely
observing
true,
yeah.
people's actions.
That would be.
I don't know.
amazing.
The only person I've ever seen be able to play that low was Shen, the last game. Mind you, it's the only game I've ever played. So that is true for 2 bad reasons.
I don't think anyone did anything.
He played
super
that low
suspicious.
for pretty much the entirety of the first half of the game.
Prisoner
True.
revolt.
Ooh, what? Oh,
No.
that's
Well,
interesting.
If someone is a Cylon, then he's playing really low profile.
Oh wow!
Wow.
If we fail
Take
this,
another.
we change presidents.
Yeah. So, I mean, we need an 11 to not lose population. If it's going to be anything other than an 11, it's going to be -1 pop
We just-
regardless.
we just
the
burned
president
so
title
many
moving
green
around
and
is not a
purple,
huge
though.
problem.
And
In fact,
that's your crisis, Quill, right? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh,
In fact, again, I'm okay with Rosalind not being the president because her ability does not work well with the president.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? Like,
As long as she doesn't give it to Adama.
did we get even a single crisis in this game where blue cards would be helpful?
no,
Because we
No,
did.
I don't think we have. Well,
It's
I-
very
Single
rare.
one.
well, I-
Piloting and
the
engineering are
engineer.
rarely useful. There are some that are there, but as a way to compensate, there's an engineering card you can play that makes all engineering cards positive for this check. So it gives you a way to offload them. But yeah, it's piloting and engineering is a lot less common.
And it really looks like we don't
But
need to
you have
pass
to play
this.
that card before, like at the start, before anyone
That's
adds
right.
anything.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to add anything, now would be the time.
Okay, so-
Otherwise, it's yep. Otherwise, it would
Listen,
start with the Dama, and I'm okay with failing this check.
Listen,
Okay, yeah, I was
I
going
I
just
mean,
for
want
Roz
to
may-
say
may
that
not want
if
to, but-
I am not the president, I'm gonna go to the weapon control, and that's exactly where I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna shoot every damn thing.
probably makes
in
sense.
space.
I'm fine
Yeah.
with that.
The problem here is that I don't know. Galen has protested quite actively, and usually, sir, you doth protest too much is a bit of a warning card, but I almost completely don't distrust him. Almost. I distrust almost everyone a little bit, but probably Galen the least. Shen,
Really?
Keep telling
distrust me?
yourself that.
Shen, I don't know. He can play a mean game of Battlestar Galactica, and I flat out don't trust Quill because he's going for all the power. I mean, he's got a good reason for it, and that's what's worse.
You're
No,
you're
I
trying to
haven't
convince
been
the
going
We're
for
still
that.
doing the crisis, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing right now?
We're talking
I-
about the president giving the title away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so anyway,
But-
let's
Wait,
figure
but
out if
we
she
didn't
has to
resolve the
first.
crisis. Hold on, I'm confused what stage we're at. We didn't fail this yet, did we?
No, we haven't
Oh,
even
no,
put
no.
a single card yet. Adama,
Right.
So
Apollo would
why
get
are
the
we
first
talking
time.
about how to move president title to?
I've got like nothing to contribute to this. But I've got
All right.
one. I can contribute a minimal amount, and I will, but it's going to be a minimal amount.
We just did a skill check for green and purple, so most people have burnt out their green and purples. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
I was going to ask Quill like how desperate he is to fail or not to fail this, and
Oh, well,
based
I mean-
on his answer, I will do stuff or I won't do stuff.
I don't think it's worth going for an 11. I think that's going to be too hard for us to get an 11. And if we can't get an 11, I really don't care what else happens because I don't think it matters if the president's title moves. In fact, assuming the president's title goes to a human, the humans will be better off. Is this firmly what I believe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's one of the problems with the rules in general, not even about this specific crisis. You said there's a blue card that allows you to turn blue cards into positive,
yeah.
Yes.
but like you have to do that before anyone else contributes.
That's
So
right.
while you're not supposed to tell other players
Yeah.
what you have in your hand, but just by the virtue of inquiring before it's your turn to add, you're kind of revealing what
Yeah.
you're considering doing.
Well, no,
be honest-
you do it. But you don't have to like consider or inquire.
Right, but it's important whether we want.
Oh,
to
whether
fail
we want to
we don't
succeed or
want
not.
to-
Yeah.
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 Like-
So yes, we should talk beforehand if we're planning on succeeding or failing. I think we're probably fine with failing. So now would be the time to not play a card like that.
I weep for the millions of people that we're just arbitrarily consigned to fate. It's like, nah, I don't care if you all die.
Yeah, they're only prisoners.
Oh. Well, I was
Yeah.
almost a prisoner. I stand with the prisoners, damn you. There are innocent men and women in the brig
Oh,
right now,
God.
just like
You
I was
sound like
almost
Apollo.
there.
Mr. Cylon, you can
So-
go stand with the prisoners while we fail
Well,
this check. No problem.
Apollo already said he's not contributing.
We'll eject you
Chief.
out.
I can contribute a small amount, depending on if we're going to go for a roll. But I don't think we are.
Start. We're doing the skill check right now. We don't need every single skill check to take 15 minutes to resolve.
Yeah. Okay,
Apollo,
I'm not gonna
Are you
contribute
adding in a
it.
card?
No.
Okay. Chief, are you adding in a card?
No.
Okay. Hilo,
Nope.
President Roslyn, who may actually want to ensure we get at least a 6 so she doesn't lose the president's title.
Yeah, if only I
Oh,
could.
I was totally confused. All this time I thought it's Quill who's going to lose the title.
No. Will doesn't have
No,
it.
I
Yeah,
would lose the
yeah.
title.
That's what we were talking about. Who
Does that
Briar should
change
give it
what
to?
you want to do? Just quickly.
No, it doesn't change anything. But that's why I was asking Quill whether he minds failing this or not. I thought it's him that's going to lose the title.
That makes sense.
I have nothing
Ignore
to
everything
add
I said.
to save my skin.
See, and if it would have been me, I would have had a problem with it. Not because I mind losing the admiral title, but because I think Adama would be the next person in the line
I
of
should have
command,
asked
and I don't
Briar.
want him to become admiral.
It's because he
kind of
doesn't want to
polite
lose
now.
power.
But
We
it's
all
moot.
know this. Quill likes
So
to have
Briarstone
control.
isn't contributing anything.
No. So it's all down to
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I could.
And probably nothing.
And I will also not contribute anything.
Okay.
So we'll just see what the Destiny deck gave us.
That'd be nice.
Might get it anyway. Nope. We got 3.
Yep. No, my card would not have got me there.
So that's -1 population. We still have 10 though. Population often isn't a risk, although sometimes if we start losing civilian ships. And you, President, you have to choose who to give the title to.
I want to just say one thing right here. I don't think it makes sense to give it to Quill. I don't want him to consolidate those titles. Obviously, he can do it if he wants to. He can consolidate whenever he wants to. But I still think it'd be a mistake
Agreed.
to give him both titles.
Same here.
Well,
Here-
yeah, I mean, if Quill is... Hold on. We are still before the...
The sleeper phase.
what is it called? Sleeper phase. So anyone here could still become the Cylon.
Right.
If Quill becomes the Cylon while holding
has the
Admiral
power.
and President, we almost like automatically lose. Maybe not literally, but
I mean, it's
it
not-
will
it's
be
not
extremely
even-
hard to come back.
It's not even that I think Quill is actually a silent, because based on his actions, they're just flat out rational actions. Unfortunately for me. But
And-
they are just rational actions. So it's not like he's outed himself as a suspicious character. It's just that having all that power on one person.
Yeah,
who
yeah, I agree.
There's literally randomness on whether they're going to be a Cylon or not.
That's right. Even if you were sure I wasn't a Cylon now, it
Yep.
wouldn't be a
You
good
can
idea to
still
give it to
become
me
one.
because I could become one.
Exactly.
Until both Cylons have been outed, it's not safe. But here's the
Yeah,
thing:
I
with the
agree.
president's title, assuming the president wants to do the best possible things for humans, what you want to avoid doing is giving it to anyone who can't just sit in the quorum chamber. The president's job is to sit in the quorum chamber all day long, and so giving it to the chief would be bad because we want the chief to be able to go in the hangar and or repair things.
Yeah,
we don't
I
want to give
agree
it
with
to
that.
pilot.
a real pilot. In this case, Apollo is the real pilot. We
Mm-hmm.
don't want to give it to him because his job is to fly around in space.
So
Plus,
what you're
we think he
saying
might
is
be a
that there's
Cylon.
no good choice here.
However,
Well,
It's not
Hilo
really
would be
good.
That's
okay
what
because
you're saying,
Hilo's not
Yeah.
really that pilot.
However, this
I would be the
hinges
best
on
choice.
you throwing me in the brig because when I'm in the brig, I
Yeah.
cannot shoot bad guys.
That's that's true. Honestly, assuming I wasn't consolidating power, the best pick would be me because I literally have no reason to be anywhere specific.
I
Hilo's
guess
the second
that
best
does
because
make
he
sense,
usually
but-
doesn't have any point in being anywhere except for FTL control and armory and weapons control because he can re-roll.
Reroll,
once. So
yeah.
he wants to be places where he can use his re-rolls more frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So I can't recommend me because it would be bad with the consolidating
Yeah.
power, but it actually does make sense. Colonel Ty would be the best.
Given what you've said, I mean, again, I just really don't want you to end up being the Cylon. Again, I don't think you are. I think
Right.
you might be. I think Elos is the right one.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, he can become one.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Any
He
of us
might
can.
become a Cylon later on. Yeah, any of us can. But if it was him, that would be really
So
bad if he had all the power.
If I were in Rosalind's shoes, no, Rosalind, come on.
I do agree that
Breyer,
there's no
The
good
Why are
card
choice.
has moved.
Listen, just as soon as he reveals himself as a Cylon, I become president. It's a great idea.
Wait, why?
Wow.
Oh yeah, because you're right. Your law. Yeah, you can be a Cylon and have the
We are
title.
so-
I mean,
screwed.
that is
Classic Breyer
that is
stuff.
awesome, but
But
He's
still,
not
Can
going
I
to do.
not
He's not
be
going
a
to do
pilot
anything
now?
with it. Okay, he's not going to do anything with it.
No,
I mean,
And
it's
except
true, I'm
choose
not in a
crisis.
ship, but-
ultimately, it's Briar's decision.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna
no,
choose
I think
crisis
he knows
shit.
the options. We discussed them, so you'll get to decide now.
All right, let's move on.
All
That's
right.
done.
Anyway, I have to roll a d8 because we're going to put a heavy raider on the Cylon fleet board. Congratulations. Now we have 2 heavy raiders.
Fun
One's going to be in the
times.
back.
Oh god, they're
And
really
this
spreading
increases the
out.
pursuit track. Straightest contact. Everything warps
What?
in.
What?
What the
Yeah.
heck is Dread's contact?
What just happened? Sorry.
What player are you?
No, it's because I'm the current player. We had to activate a heavy raider. There were no heavy raiders on our board, which means we have
Okay.
to put one on the Cylon fleet board and advance the Cylon pursuit track. And they got to the auto jump stage, so now the whole fleet is auto jumping
Oh.
on top of us.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Hi,
Okay.
hi, Cylons.
Next thing, we advance our jump prep.
Well, this is where we're kind of screwed because we didn't destroy the heavy raider.
Well,
Now we got
No, the
two.
heavy raider's not insta death. I
True.
admit there's a lot of paranoia with the heavy raiders because they're tough, but they also don't move that often. And overemphasizing the heavy raiders is a mistake.
true.
However,
Yeah, you're right.
underemphasizing them is also really fucking bad.
Well, actually, I think it's the worst part right now is that we have 5 population ships on the board,
yeah.
and you
Yeah,
can lose
now-
a lot of resources by having them destroyed.
But the
In
nice
particular,
thing
if a
is-
regular raider activated right now, we would lose a population ship instantly in the top right corner.
But the nice thing is, it's Lee's turn, and maybe he can do something.
Yeah, if Lee happened to have a maximum firepower in hand, he could go to the front of the ship and fire 4 times. That would be a pretty good
I
chance
think
to
he
destroy
just
the heavy
burned one.
But I burned that in order to not go to the brig.
Well,
Fools!
draw your new cards. Maybe you'll get more.
Anyway, we do have to wrap
We
up.
do
this
need to
Stern
wrap
is
this one
direction.
up first.
All right.
Yes, fine. So, thanks
It's
everyone.
still Quail's turn, right?
Oh.
No.
No. Mine
No?
just ended. I just finished my.
It will be mine.
crisis.
Okay.
Okay. See you in the next episode, everyone.
Bye bye.
Later.
Bye bye.
See you next time.